Number 8.
First up is the slow loris. This thing is ridiculously cute. It's like half lemur and half beanie baby, and they're native to Southeast Asia. The slow loris have these huge eyes that are not only fabulous, but also give them stereo vision, which is a heightened sense of depth. What sets them apart from almost all other mammals is that they have a venomous bite. And the way that they get their saliva to be toxic is super strange. The slow loris stashes its venom in its elbows. When it's time to go hunting, the slow loris starts licking its elbows and gathering up poison in its mouth. Then it looks for a small animal to devour alive. Their poison is powerful enough to bring on a deadly anaphylactic shock. So be careful around the slow loris. They'll lure you in with their irresistible cuteness, then chomp! You got a mouthful of poison in your arm. Number 7. Next up on our list is an endearing animal that is a real freak of nature, the Duck-Billed Platypus. It's pretty rare that you look at a creature in the animal kingdom and think to yourself, wow, evolution really dropped the ball on that one. The Duck-Billed Platypus seems like a result of a particularly wild and alcohol-fueled woodland creature orgy. Legend has it that the first known Duck-Billed Platypus was just a regular old beaver who went out to dinner with his beaver buddies. Halfway through the meal, all his friends dashed out of the restaurant without paying, and he got stuck with the bill. But you don't want to mess with the Duck-Billed Platypus because he will literally shank you. The male platypus has a sharp ankle spur that he uses as a dagger to stab anything that even looks at him funny. What's more is that inside of the platypus's leg, attached to that bone dagger, is a sac of poison. This poison is lethal to just about any animal in the platypus's natural habitat. This thing is not afraid to fight dirty.
Before we move on, be sure to subscribe. Hit the bell button to get notified of new videos, and we always appreciate a big thumbs up.
Number 6. Swooping into number 6 is the Bowerbird. The Bowerbird has one of the most unique courtship rituals in the animal kingdom. To attract a mate, the male Bowerbird will scrupulously build an elaborate and colorful nest, and that nest is actually called a bower. Bowerbirds live primarily in Australia and New Zealand, and they go full throttle when trying to trick out their bachelor pads. They adorn it with anything colorful that their beaks can carry. Flour, grass, plastic straws, anything to make that bower pop. It's so cute. Look at him. He's trying to build a nice place for his girlfriend. It's a good thing human women don't care about silly things like a nice house. Take it from me. Girls dig a guy that lives in an apartment with 3 roommates. But what makes the Bowerbird particularly perfidious is that the males will go around destroying other dudes' nests. The competition heats up so much that the guys start sabotaging each other. Total cockblocks. That's a Class A infraction of the bro code. Bad form, Bowerbirds. Number 5. Pouncing into number 5 is the Margay. The Margay is a small and adorable wild cat native to Central and South America. Because of its adroit climbing skills, the Margay is sometimes referred to as the tree ocelot, and it feeds mostly on birds and monkeys in the treetops. What makes the Margay explicitly sinister is that it was recently discovered that the Margay will imitate the distress call of a baby-pied tamarin monkey. It's a vile scheme to lure the monkey parents into a trap. So the monkey parents get all distressed because they're concerned about their baby and they come running to see what's wrong. Then the Margay strikes the unsuspecting and loving parents. It's pure evil. Oh, you're worried about your kid? Boom, dead. Now you're food. What an idiot. Number 4. Next up is the black heron. This bird is super devious. It's medium-sized and lives mostly in sub-Saharan Africa and Madagascar. What makes this bird so cunning is its hunting technique, which is called canopy feeding. The black heron dines mostly on small river fish. These fish typically feed at night when insects land on the surface of the water. During the day, the black heron will wade out into the shallow bank of the river. They will then fan out their wings to make a shape similar to an umbrella, blocking the daylight from hitting the water. This tricks the tiny fish into thinking that it's nighttime. They swim up to the surface thinking they're about to get some nice bugs for dinner, then boom! You just got black heron. The black heron just sits there all day with its canopy and feeds on hungry and unsuspecting fish. That'd be like walking into a Chipotle for lunch and then realizing, wait a second, this isn't a Chipotle, it's a bear! That's how you get mauled. Number 3. Blooming into number 3 is the Orchid Mantis. This little bug comes straight out of Southeast Asia, and it's a master of the old switcheroo. The female of the species looks stunningly like an orchid flower, but these flowers are bloodthirsty. Their strategy for hunting is to mimic orchids in a way that attracts flies. The mantis finds an orchid plant that's flowering. It then climbs up and hangs onto one of the flowers and sways its body to look like it's moving in the wind. Flies just can't resist a swaying orchid, so in no time at all, the mantis will have a fly land right in striking range. This offense is also a great defense. The orchid mantis is able to evade predators because it's constantly mistaken for a flower. Number 2, the pufferfish. Just look at the pufferfish. This thing is adorable. It's got big old eyes and it sort of looks like it's smiling, and it just puffs out like, get away from me, bud, or you'll get puffed. The pufferfish's main defense mechanism is to fill its extremely elastic stomach with water until its whole body takes on a much larger and spherical shape. So predators are like, well, I was into eating this thing when it was a little fish, but now it's this big spiky ball. I think I'll pass. But this benign-looking puffer fish is actually imbued with a crazy potent toxin known as tetrodotoxin. The spikes on the side of the puffer fish's body are capable of injecting this deadly toxin into its victims. This stuff is strong enough to take down humans. But of course, humans are nuts, and in parts of the world, Japan, people love brazenly rolling the dice and eating pufferfish. Really putting a lot of faith into your chef that he's removing all the poison. If you live, make sure you tip. Symptoms of tetrodotoxin poisoning include nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. You just sort of drain out from both ends until it's curtains. Not a pleasant way to go. Number 1, there is no animal on the planet that does a better job with public relations than the dolphin. The world is in love with dolphins. Sure, they're smart and they look like they're having a blast when they're swimming around in their pods, but these deceptive mammals are pure evil. One of their favorite pastimes is terrorizing pufferfish. The BBC documentary Spy in the Pod showed that dolphins are able to masterfully handle pufferfish in a way that extracts the pufferfish's toxin. Here's where it gets crazy. Pufferfish toxin gets dolphins high. Yeah, turns out Flipper is a junkie. According to the Smithsonian, dolphins antagonize pufferfish enough for them to secrete the tetrodotoxin, and then they bask in the sweet serenity of an escape from reality. What kind of sociopath gets high on others' fear? It doesn't stop there. Mommy dolphins won't mate with other males because they're too busy taking care of their babies. So a horny male dolphin will murder a baby dolphin so it can hook up with its mom. That's just Joker-level evil. It's also been discovered that dolphins use their blowhole for something other than just breathing. I'm gonna leave it at that. Male bottlenose dolphins are known to gang up on a female and me too them for weeks at a time. It's pretty horrific. If they keep it up, one of them's bound to end up on the Supreme Court. Thanks for watching. What was your favorite cute/evil animal? Did I miss any? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe and become a Badger buddy. See you next time.